أفلا يتدبرون القرآن ولو كان من عند غير الله لوجدوا فيه اختلافا كثيرا.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله رب العالمين، وأفضل الصلاة وأتم التسليم على سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين. اللهم انفعنا بما علمتنا وعلمنا ما ينفعنا وزدنا علما وعملا وفقها في الدين يا رب العالمين. Dear brothers and sisters, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Ramadan Mubarak to you and your families and children and loved one, inshallah. And today's message is as we're witnessing the first 10 days of Ramadan, we in a very unusual time where we all stay at home, trying to keep ourselves and our families safe in the current situation. We have to take the advantage of us during the month of Ramadan, and while we're being coming close to the Quran in recitation and in understanding its meanings. And the month of Ramadan is a great time where we can do that. And while we're all at home with our families and our children, we can do more of that particular blessings, and which is a reward of the month of Ramadan, which is the month of Quran, as we all know, where Allah has descended the Quran into the mankind as a guidance for Muslims and the general mankind, inshallah. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says in the Quran, الذين آتيناهم الكتاب يتلونه حق تلاوته أولئك يؤمنون به. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says in the Quran, and those who have been given the books and those who have recited the verses and the Quran and the book as it's according to its true recital rulings, those who believe in it, أولئك يؤمنون به. And when Allah says يتلونه حق تلاوته, it has got two meanings. The first one is those who recite it in the best way, where they can reflect on what does it mean for their own life and their own families and loved ones. And the second is for those who recite it in the proper way. And mashallah, we all know that the month of Ramadan, where people go back to the Quran, try to do more khutmas and try to go from start to finish and compete in that particular ibadah. So while we're thinking about that, inshallah, we thought we will need to initiate a good activity for the community in Bristol and the surrounding areas, where we can invite people to participate in various competitions we have planned. And I want to take you through what we have planned and the various competition for this month, inshallah, which we're going to start from next week. So as I said, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala invited us then to go back to the Quran, read and recite and understand. And this is exactly what we're trying to do. And the competition that I'm really excited about to announce for our community and invite our young generation to participate and take advantage of this great, exciting opportunity. And then of course they will be rewarded for those who wins this competition. First of all, let me talk through the key four parts for this competition that we're going to start, inshallah. The very first part is what we call the Quran Insight, and the Quran Insight is a little research project where people will be given a topic to go and research. And there will be a specific question asked, where you're going to take that question, go do your own research, write your response, and then submit it to the address which we're going to send to people in the flyers circulating within the community. So in the Quran Insight, there will be a specific topics given to you, and we will announce it today, inshallah. And then the next session will be announced, where we're going to go through your answers and then go through the correct answers and give those who have participated a mark, so they can take it to the next rounds. So for this particular competition, what we call the Quran Insight, there will be two age groups people can participate. The first age group is between 5 and 10 years old who can participate, so children at that age can take part, and the second group is anyone above that, what we call the 11 plus. As I said, you will need to submit your answers to the email address, which is in the flyers and will be circulated around. And I'm going to go through the questions in a minute. However, what is expected from you to take that particular question, understand what it means, and the way, because we're going to have 4 rounds for this. The first part, we're going to cover only part 1 to part 7 of the Quran. That is week 1. Week 2, we're going to cover part 8 to part 15. And then the week after that, week 3, we're going to cover part 16 to part 23. And then the last week, we're going to cover part 23 to part 30 of the Quran, Juz' 30. So covering the 30 Juz' of the Quran. So basically taking the 30 Juz', splitting into 4 parts, and for each week, we're going to make that competition and give you questions specific to those parts for each week. So to make it easier for you to do the research. Of course, you will. So the Quran quiz is something we plan in the last week of Ramadan, inshallah, which is a live session for family and children to take part in, and there will be live questions put to them, so they can answer and submit their answers into the email address, or we can set up an account where they can submit their answers during the session, and then the winner will be announced at the end of that. And also to mention, in each of those 4 competition, Quran Insight, Quran Recitation, Quran Memorization, and the Quran Quiz, there will be top winners, top 3 winners, and there will be really good rewards. We plan, inshallah. And then in the poster, which is circulated around, there is a timetable where each session, when it's going to take place, and the time for each session. And we'll plan, inshallah, from next week to start this. However, I would expect submission of the Quran Insight to be sent to the email address by Friday this week. So inshallah, I'm really excited to talk to you all, to speak to you, and to see your great achievements, and how close you're going to be to Allah by reading and understanding and memorizing more of the Quran, inshallah. Take care. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, and stay safe.
إن هذا القرآن يهدي للتي هي أقوم ويبشر المؤمنين الذين يعملون الصالحات أن لهم